Thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So today's workout, what we're going to do is staying seated in our nice, sturdy, comfortable chair. We'll do an all upper body workout with a few ab movements using our resistance bands. So remember, you can have that long flat band. I always like to show you the reminders and modifications. You can put knots in it. If you have the long flat one, you can always just wrap those hands. So go ahead and grab your resistance band. Make sure you've got your nice, stable, comfortable chair and your water close by, and I'll meet you back here. Welcome back. We are ready to get started with our all upper body seated resistance band workout. So just before we get started, this may be the first movement we're doing. I just want to do a couple of movements, range of motion basically, for upper body. So just start by opening and closing those arms. Breathing with it, nice and tall in your chair, our tight core, strong, straight spine. Just open and close those arms. Go to your range of motion and what feels best, like I said, might be your first movements of the day. Take it easy as you warm up. Breathe. And release them down by your side. Little shake out. Shrug those shoulders up. Release them. Inhale. Exhale. Do one more time. Circle those shoulders to the front. Feeling that movement and the openness in your upper back. Inhale, exhale, reverse that. Bring those circles to the back as you open through your shoulders and chest. One more. Now just bend, tap, your range of motion, lengthen, tap, release. Curl, tap, lengthen, release it back down. Get that movement through the elbow joint. Get those biceps nice and warmed up, those shoulders nice and warmed up. Length through your core and spine. Just do one more of those. Now bring your arms out to the side, bend them in. Lengthen, bend them in. Lengthen, in. Movements we will be doing. This is really working on those triceps, the back of our arms. Let's do one more. Keeping those arms high, pull them into the side of the body, press them out, pull them in, press them towards me. In, out to your sides, in, towards me. Focusing on chest, on shoulders, on back. We'll do two more. One more. Press out. Now, bring those arms out towards me. Bring them up towards the sky. Big length, like someone's pulling out from your fingertips. Gently release them all the way down. Little shake out of those arms. Now it's time to get started. So go ahead and grab your band. Again, all upper body will start to feel fatigued. We'll do a few core movements. Take a quick water break. We're doing it again. So we're doing 2 rounds, really focusing on strengthening our upper body. So first movement, again, you can wrap that band if you need to. I always tend to just hold on to it. Do what feels best for you. Nice and tall in our chair. That tight core, strong, straight spine. Again, a lot of upper body. Focus on releasing those shoulders down. I know we get fatigued and we want to do this. Release those shoulder blades down your spine. Keep them there for the entire workout and then throughout the entire day. So our back pulls will start first. Big part of the body, big muscle group. So arms are nice and long. I want you to keep the length in the arms this first round. So opening that band out, we exhale, we gently release it. Again, those shoulders are relaxed and down. We stay nice and tall. Feel your shoulder blades come together on that upper back. Gently release them out. Don't let the band control your movements like it wants to. It wants to snap those hands back together. You're working against that resistance in both directions. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, gently release, shake it out. Next, we're going to do bow and arrows. So this one I always have a tendency to wrap my hand. You don't have to. We're going to wrap the left hand, or holding it with the left hand, I should say. Arm is out at the side. Now, that right arm is the one we want to focus on working. I want you to start by lengthening out, gently release it. Lengthen out, release. Exhale, inhale. Breathe into your movement. Our main focus here, as those shoulders are relaxed and down, is focusing on our tricep. We're getting that length through the back of our arm. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Now, we're still focusing on right side. We're still keeping that left arm nice and lifted. Now it's nice and long. Bringing that right elbow up. Gave that back a little bit of a break. Working on our triceps, we're back to upper back. So pulling that elbow back, hold for a second, gently release it out. Exhale, gently release. Exhale, inhale. Really focus on opening through the shoulder and chest, pulling from your upper back, gently release. We're going to do 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Little shake out of that right side. You'll start to feel the left side too because we're holding that arm up for a very long time. So now let's focus on our left. So we'll start with the tricep part of our bow and arrow, our tricep extension. So arms are up. Relax the shoulders. We're going to lengthen that left arm out. So we have that bend in our elbow to start. We exhale as we lengthen out through the arm. We gently bend and release it. Again, really focus on relaxing your shoulders because this is an easy one to put all into the top of that shoulder. You want to feel the tricep, the back of your arm doing that work. Extending, bending to release. Exhale. Inhale. Keep that posture and form nice and lifted, core tight. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Little shake out of that side. Now let's lengthen through our right arm. It stays nice and long. That bend in the left elbow stays there as we pull that resistance back, open through the shoulder and chest. Gently release. Pull back, little pause. Gently release. Exhale. Inhale. Front of that work coming from the back, pulling, releasing. We'll do 3 more. 3. Again, those bow and arrows, we're pulling that arrow back. We're gently releasing it 1 more time. Release, shake those arms out for a second. Now we'll focus on rotator cuffs deep inside of those shoulders. So we get a closer grip with our band and then we glue our elbows into the side of the body. Keeping those elbows glued in, finding that good posture form, core is pulled in tight. Keep the elbows there, pressing your hands and forearms out to the side. Gently release that. Again, smaller muscle groups deep inside those shoulders. Those hands want to snap back together, I know. Work against that. That's why these resistance bands are so good. You're working both directions. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Gently release and shake it out. Remember, don't let those elbows go away from the body when you do those rotator cuffs, because then we'll take it out of that part of the shoulder that we're trying to target. Now, 1 more, working with this band in front of the body, our lat pull downs. Again, go to your range of motion, always doing what feels best for you. I'm going to show big range of motion. Make it yours. So we have length in the arms. We have resistance on the band to start. That band goes up again as high as it can to your range of motion. We're going to keep the length in the arms as we bring that band down towards your lap or belly. We exhale, we gently release it back up. Those lat pull downs, gently release. So think about all the muscles from your upper back, but all the way down the side of your rib cage. That's what we're targeting right now. Again, really getting good range of motion in those shoulders. We'll do 3 more. Gentle, gentle, nice, slow and controlled. Let's do 1 more. And gently release it. Good job, little shake out. Now we're going to take our band behind our bodies. I'll give you some time. Sometimes it's not the easiest to get it back there. Once it's there and you're holding on to it, try and bring it as high as you can towards the upper back, but it stays underneath your underarms. I don't want it going over top because then you'll just be getting a little burn from that band in the side of your arm. Bring it under the underarms. Find good resistance on that band. Remember, bands can be deceiving because you can make the workout way too easy if you don't put resistance on it. So find that placement, nice and tall, find our good form. Now we're focusing on front body, primarily chest, pectoral muscles. So we're nice and tall, chest press to start. Exhale, we press straight out towards me. Gently release the hands back towards the body. Exhale, inhale. Those chest presses, again, if they feel way too easy, you might need to walk those hands back closer towards you to add resistance. So you'll have a little bit more band in front of you. Exhale, inhale. We're going to do 3 more chest presses. Exhale, 3, 2. We're going to hold our last one out nice and long. Our chest flies. Open the band nice and wide. Exhale as we squeeze closed in front. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, squeeze closed. Chest flies. Inhale, exhale. This one is nice, also gets a nice good stretch through the front body as well as we work it. Inhale, exhale, 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Bring those hands out at our side, bring them in towards the body now. Same movement we did in our warm-up. Everything's nice and warm. Now we have resistance. Exhale, press out, gently release. Exhale, inhale. We'll do 3 more. 3, really press and extend out to your sides. 2. Last one, bring those hands right back in front of the body and just alternate extending in front of me. Core is tight, slight movement through the waist like you're punching that resistance out towards me. Extend right, extend left. Lengthen, lengthen. Again, that movement through the core, so it's pulled in tight. Range of motion in our spine and lower back is working. Exhale, exhale. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1 more each side. Gently release that band. Bring it in front of you. This is where I like to say, wiggle those fingers after we've been holding it for a while. I start to feel mine. I know you probably do too. So wiggle those fingers. Then we're going to take the band and step on it. So trying to get it equal on both sides. It goes down onto the floor. Then we step onto it. So we're stepping onto it with the balls of the feet so it doesn't move around. We don't want any movement sliding side to side because then we'll lose our resistance. So pressing down firmly with the balls of our feet onto that band. It's as equal as we can get it on both sides. Now we're back to upper back. So chest is proud, then I want you to allow it to go slightly forward. We're hinging from our hips, not bending at the waist, so keep the length in your spine. Walk your hands slightly down that band. Add resistance. Back muscles, big muscle group, big part of the body. it can handle a lot of weight. So keeping that length in your spine, nice and proud, we pull those hands up towards the chest. We squeeze our shoulder blades on our upper back. Gently release. I have a tendency to do a lot of back and chest because it's going to help with your posture. It's going to open you up. It's going to keep you nice and tall and stable. Exhale. Inhale. Three more. Two. Last one. We'll sit up nice and tall. We'll take a little bit of that resistance off the band now because we're going to stay nice and tall. Again, finding our posture and form. Nice and lifted, core tight, shoulders relaxed and down. Press back. So we're holding on to that band. Palms are facing back behind us. It is a small movement, especially with the band. You just press those hands back behind you as you feel as if you're over-exaggerating, open through the shoulders and chest. Gently release it. We're pressing and squeezing from our upper back. We're getting the back of our arms engaged, those triceps. Breathe, breathe. Three more. We're probably feeling that we've worked the back a lot. Two more. Last one. Back to center. Little shake out. Now, our bicep curls. So we have resistance. We glue those elbows in close to the side of the body. Try not to let those elbows move in front of the side of our body, and we're going to alternate these. So our right hand comes up towards our shoulder. We gently release it. Now left. Curl up towards your shoulder. Gently release. Again, our bicep curls. The front of your arm now is doing that work. Curling your resistance, releasing your resistance. Some bands are much tighter than others, or you may not have as long of a band that you're working with and you can't have as much give. Hand doesn't have to go all the way to the shoulder. We're engaging the bicep muscle. That's perfect. Exhale, inhale. Those elbow joints may not be enjoying the day for whatever reason. Then just do a smaller range of motion. Get the bicep, the front of the arm engaged. Release down. Let's do three more each side. Three. Exhale, curl. Three. Two more. One more each side. Exhale right. Release. Exhale left. Little shake out. One more thing for upper body, then we'll give it a small break before round two. Side raises. We'll alternate these as well. We're nice and lifted. The shoulders are relaxed. Slight bend in your elbow joint. We are not leading from our hand, the band, or our elbow joint. Really focus on your shoulder muscle to engage. Lift that arm out to the side. Gently release. Other side. Left side, exhale. Gently release. Again, that engagement comes from the shoulder. The rest of the arm just follows behind. As soon as we put it into the lever, the longer part of the arm, again, the elbow or the hand or band, we only feel the joint doing the work, especially in the elbow. Really focus on muscle engagement. Release. Nice and lifted. Again, that shoulder isn't going up towards the ear. The muscle engages, lifts the arm out to the side. Three more each side. Slow and controlled. Two more. One more each side. Exhale right. Gently release. Exhale left. Gently release. Shake it out. Feet come off of the band. Like I said, that was our last thing for upper body for a moment, but let's do some abs. Still holding on to our band. I like to take mine in half just because it's so long, the ends start going everywhere. So just take it in half and then hold on to it. The band stays nice and taut. So by that, I mean I don't want any slack in it. Keep it taut. You're keeping the muscles engaged in the upper body. without necessarily doing movements to work them, but they're staying engaged the entire time. Band is nice and taut, we lean back in our chair. Feet are walked out slightly in front of us, focus right in the center of our belly. Like I always say, if you've worked out with me before, that imaginary string is leading us up from our abdominals. We're not throwing ourselves, no momentum. We're not pressing that band forward. We're definitely not pulling from our legs, our hip flexors. Abdominals engage. Exhale, first one's always hardest because we have to see how far we have to go to get up. Exhale, as you get nice and tall, maybe bring that band up towards the sky. Goes back in front of you. You gently release back. Exhale. Gently release back. Right in the center of the belly, those abdominals pull you up. Release you gently back. Don't plop back in that chair. Gently release. Core pulled in, nice and tight. Let's do 3 more. Gently release. 2 more. Relax those shoulders 1 more time. We'll stay nice and tall. Release the arms for a second. Walk the feet back in. Nice and lifted. Now the primary focus is sides of our waist. Our obliques will work on range of motion in our spine and will engage the lower back as well. But really focusing on sides of the waist. We're twisting. So if this movement isn't available, either do your sit back and sit talls, work on range of motion for the head, looking side to side, or just take a breather for a second. So holding that band in front of you, gaze is right in the center of that band. All we're going to do is twist it down towards the side. Nice and lifted, shoulders relaxed, looking at that band. Bring it down towards your right hip, pull it back up to center, bring it down towards your left hip, come back up to center. Exhale, inhale. Really thinking about the sides of your waist pulling you back up. Those oblique muscles engaged to lift the body back center. Your lower back is engaging, and like I said, focus on range of motion in your spine. Let's do 3 more each side. 3. 2 more. Core nice and tight, shoulders relaxed. 1 more right, left. Exhale, inhale, come back up center. Relax the shoulders, give them a little shake out. Yes, we do start to feel them even though they are relaxed and down. We're still holding that band. 1 more thing, then you get a nice quick water break. Keep that band close to the body. Keep the length in your spine. Part of your core, your lower back, we have a tendency to neglect. So focusing on engaging from your lower back. Again, length stays in your spine. Pull in to those abdominals. Feeling them pulled in tight. Chest goes forward, we inhale. Exhale, that imaginary string leads you up from your lower back now. Again, just like our sit back and talls, no momentum, no throwing yourself up. This one is easy to try and make your upper back press yourself up. Really focus on core engaged. Feel your lower back lift you up. Inhale. Exhale, just 2 more now. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, lower back leads you up tall. 1 more time. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale. Release that band. Shake the fingers out. Shake everything out. Grab a quick sip of water, and I'll meet you right back here for round 2. Welcome back, round 2. So before we pick up that band again, I just want you to open and close those arms really quick, especially if you didn't take time to stretch it out or grab any water. I'm gonna make you just a couple stretches because we're going into round 2. We're doing all of that again. A couple of them will be a little bit different. So grabbing onto that band, we're ready. Our back pulls to start. Little bit different this time, not entirely. We have that band out in front of us. Remember, do what feels best when you're holding on to it. Instead of keeping our arms straight, we're just going to bend at the elbows. That band comes in towards the chest. We exhale. We gently release it back out in front of us. Nice and lifted. Don't lose your posture and form as you get fatigued. Core is tight, lengthen the spine, shoulders relaxed. I hate to say it and remind myself as well as my upper body starts to fatigue. Exhale, inhale. Pulling from your upper back, those shoulder blades squeeze together. We'll do 3 more back pulls. 3, 2, last one, gently release it, shake it out for a second. Now we will draw our sword. Our first round we did our tricep extension with our bow and arrows. Now we're going to draw our sword and then our tricep extensions. So left hand, glue it towards your left hip. It's not going to move for our 2 movements. Right arm is nice and long, so find that resistance where you can feel resistance, but not too tight to start. So we have length in that arm. Keep the length in your arm. Drawing your sword, you bring that outer part of your fist up at a diagonal. Gently release it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, draw your sword. Gently release. Again, that shoulder movement as we open through shoulder and chest, that upper back is leading the way. We'll do 3 more on right side. 3, 2, last one, keep your left hand glued to your hip, now bending at the right elbow. All of the focus goes into the back of your arm, your tricep. Shoulder relaxed and down, bringing that length out through the arm. Gently bend and release it. Again, focusing on your tricep. Slow control both directions, lengthen and bend. Feel the back of the arm doing that work. Don't let the shoulder do all the work. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Release that right side. Let's do the left. Same 2 movements, but now that right hand is glued towards our right hip. Length in that left arm. Keeping the length, always that slight bend in the elbow joint, but length primarily through that arm. Outer part of your fist, drawing your sword up at a diagonal. Gently release that length down. Again, feel as if you're opening through the shoulder and chest, and that upper back is leading that length and resistance up. We'll do 3 more, drawing that sword. 3. Exhale, extend 2. Last one, keep your right hand right where it is, glued to that hip. Now bending at the left elbow, relax those shoulders down, extend the arm long. Gently bend and release. Extend and bend. Exhale, inhale. Really put the focus. Think about the back of your arm, your tricep doing that work. Extending the resistance out, bringing it back in. Exhale, inhale. Make that part of the body do the work. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Little shake out of those arms. Let's focus now on rotator cuffs. So bringing that band in front of you, smaller in front. Glue those elbows nice and close. Remember, try not to let the elbows go out as you work. Keep them glued in. It's just your hands and forearms that bring that resistance out. Gently release it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Rotator cuffs deep inside those shoulders. Getting that work. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. 2. Last one. Release it. Little shake out. That band is going to go behind the body now. We're back to front body, chest working. So bringing that band behind you. Once it's there, holding on to it, Bring it up towards the upper back. I know it's sometimes hard to get a grip on it behind us, so give yourself time. Bring it behind you, underneath the underarms. Try not to bring it on the outside because it'll just rub against your arm. Shirt or no shirt, you'll feel it. It doesn't feel good. So try and bring it under the underarms, nice and tall, starting with our chest presses. Focus on front body. Exhale, press that resistance out. Gently release. Slow control both directions. Core nice and tight, nice and lifted and proud through the upper body. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2. We're going to hold that last one out nice and long. Our flies. Open nice and big. This round, I want you to take your right hand, cross it over your left. Open nice and big. Now alternate. Left goes over right. Open big. If crossing midline of the body doesn't feel right, then just do regular flies like we did in our first round, where hands come together at center. Otherwise, just a little bit across. Release. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more on each side. 2 more. Exhale, right. Release. Left over. 1 more. Exhale, right above. Release. Left. Open out. Bring them in towards the side of the body. Those press out towards our side. Nice and lifted. Exhale, press out. Gently release. Press out. Release. Exhale. Inhale. We'll do 3 more press outs. 3, 2, last one, back in front of the body with those punches. Nice and lifted, core is tight. We'll get that slight rotation side to side. Extend through the right, bring it back into the body. Extend through the left, back to the body. Extend that hand right towards me. That's where I want your primary focus to be, right towards my face. So you're getting that rotation. So it's not like our chest press where they're going out from our shoulder. These are going to the midline of the body, then extending. Let's do 2 more each side. 2, 2, 1 more, right, left, extend. Extend, gently release the band. Place it onto your lap for a second. This is where I like to say, give those fingers a shake. Move them around, stretch them out for a second. Then we're going to put the band on the ground. We're going to step onto it. Try and get it as equal as you can. It goes down on the ground. We step onto that band so it's not moving around underneath those feet. Back to upper back with our back pulls. So chest goes forward. Walk those hands a little bit down that band, bringing those hands towards your chest. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades. Gently release. Exhale. Inhale. Keeping the core tight, keeping the length in your spine. Focus on your upper back to pull that resistance up and to release it. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. Last one. Squeeze. Gently release up nice and tall. Take a little bit of the resistance back off of the band. Relax those shoulders. Press backs. Lengthen the arms, always keeping that slight bend in the elbow joint. Press from the upper back in our triceps and release. Again, feel as if you're almost over-exaggerating, opening through the shoulders and chest. We press back, we open up, we release. Think about your posture here, how good that is to open up through the shoulders and chest. We have a tendency to hunch forward in any way, or we're using a cane or walker and we just happen to hunch forward because of those. Really allow yourself to open. 2 more. 1 more. Little shake out again. We'll do those bicep curls. We will alternate again. So palms face towards me, elbows are close to the side of the body. We're going to start with our left side, just to confuse us a little bit. So left curls up towards that shoulder. Gently release. Now right. Again, those elbows stay nice and close So we make sure the bicep, the front of the arm, is doing the work. That's what we want to work, not to the front of the shoulder. We work our shoulders a lot, and we're about to work them in a second. Curl from your bicep, release from your bicep. Exhale, inhale. 2 more left, right. Exhale, inhale. 1 more left, right. Exhale, slow release. Exhale, slow release, little shake out. 1 more movement before we work that core again. Still focusing on the top of our shoulders, but instead of side raises, we're going to do upright rows this round. So arms are nice and long, nice and tall, shoulders are relaxed. All we're doing is bringing that resistance straight up. Those elbows come nice and high. We gently release that resistance. Exhale. Inhale. So if maybe those side raises don't feel right, this is always, with weights, with bands, with just range of motion, a perfect option for you to do whenever I say, let's do side raises in this workout today. Maybe upright rows are right for you, or vice versa. Maybe you like the side raises, you feel them engage the shoulder more, then do 2 rounds of those. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Gently release. Take those feet off of the band. Yes, time to work core. Just those 3 movements that will do. So take that band in half. Make it nice and taut. Relax the shoulders. Lean back in the chair. Focus right in the center of the belly, that imaginary string. Feet are walked out, so we tend to pull sometimes from those legs and hip flexors. If we walk those feet out, we won't tend to do that so much. So bands in front, center of the belly. Lead us up. If it feels okay, that band can go up towards the sky. Release it down. Release back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Make the abdominals engage and lift you up. Gently release back. Imagine that string pulling you up. Releasing you back. Shoulders relax. 3 more. Release. 2 more. Last one. Stay up nice and tall. Relax that band. Relax those shoulders. Walk those feet in. Our twist side to side. This time we're going to start to our left. Same thing. If that twist movement is not there or available to you, or it doesn't feel right, do your sit back and talls or work on range of motion for the neck, so looking side to side. Otherwise, that band's in front of you, gaze is right in the center of it, shoulders are relaxed. We're going down to the left, so bring that band down towards your left hip. Pull from your obliques, the side of your waist, back up center, now down right. Exhale, inhale. Core is pulled in nice and tight. The sides of the waist are what we're using to slowly bring us to our side and really pull our body back to center. We're going to do 2 more on each side. Exhale, left, center, right. 1 more each side. Exhale, left, center, right. Come back up to center. Relax those shoulders. Little shake out. Our front bends to focus on our lower back. Bands close to the body. It stays nice and taut. So you really feel yourself opening in the shoulders and chest. Keep the length in your spine. Chest goes forward. We inhale. Exhale. Our lower back engages. That string pulls us up from that lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Slow, controlled. Inhale, chest forward, abdominals tight, lower back leads us to sit tall. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, chest forward. Nice and tall. 2 more. 1 more. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, nice and tall. Release that band down to the side. Little shake out. We're going to do a couple of stretches for our upper body to stretch that out. So start just like we did with our warm-up. Open and close those arms a few times. Don't lose your form, even though we're stretching. We're fatigued now, we just want to lose it all. Nice and lifted. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Now I want you to bring your right arm across your body, hug it across with the left. Remember, we're not bringing it up towards the neck. Relax it down. Feel the shoulder and back releasing. Pull it across, and then with the left arm, gently pull it in. Just wiggle those fingers on that right hand. Open and close a few times. Relax it out. We'll open and close the arms 1 time, and then we'll get the left arm across the body. Same thing, release it down, then pull it across. So you feel the shoulder and upper back releasing. It's a gentle pull. Again, that's why I don't want to see it way up here. Release it down, pull, and now left hand, open and close. Now we're just going to open 1 time, bring both hands out in front, interlace, round and arch your spine. So I want you to feel those shoulder blades opening up on your upper back. Really feel the vertebrae all the way down that spine, opening and releasing into that lower back. Because yes, sitting and keeping that spine straight is a workout in and of itself. We're working our lats, we're working the entire back. Release that. Bring those hands next to us. If you're sitting in a chair with arms, those hands go next to you. If you can, grab onto it. Keep the length in the spine. Open up through the shoulders and chest. Kind of walk those hands up and release. That entire front body is opening up. We're melting into that and breathing. We'll sit back up nice and tall. Little shake out of those arms by our side. Our 3 shoulder shrugs. Shrug them up to the ears. Inhale. Exhale, release. 2 more. 1 more. 3 circles to the front. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Now bring those circles to the back. Open through the shoulders and chest. Release those shoulder blades down your spine. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale. Let's do those 3 deep inhale, exhales. Inhale, length up overhead. Exhale. 2 more times. Big deep inhale, length goes up. Exhale. 1 more. Big deep inhale, length overhead. Exhale, release it all out because we are all done with our upper body resistance band workout. Wonderful, wonderful job. Make sure you drink plenty of water. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.